What are the quintuplets' names on OutDaughtered? Get to know the Busby girls and their adorable personalities. With 5 little pairs of feet running around, it's not easy to determine one Busby quint from the other. Luckily, we've done the work for you, so you don't have to. You're welcome. Below, we break down the OutDaughtered quintuplets' names and their personalities, plus we've also included their big sister, Blake. We don't want her feeling left out. Be sure to take notes, though. It's confusing AF. Riri, as Adam and Danielle like to call their little troublemaker, is sassy and loves to talk back. In a blog post, Danielle wrote, "It's Riley's world, and if you don't think so, you better go somewhere else." LOL. She added, "Oh. And she loves to eat, like shove however much she can in her mouth at one time. Spirit animal. She's the biggest of all the Quints and has the most nicknames: Tater Tot, Squishy, Butterball, etc. In a recent video, Adam said, "Ava's the big one. I'm sorry, Ava. I don't want to give you a complex." He continued, "But Ava's our big girl, and so her cheeks are a little fuller and her head's a little rounder. She's also really happy and loves to giggle. Unfortunately, she's the only one who doesn't have a nickname. Although some of her sisters call her ABA, so that counts, right? Olivia, or Lulu, is Ava's identical twin. Adam once said that her hair is curlier than her sister's, and she also has birthmarks on her head, which he said is the easiest way to tell them apart. Unfortunately, the more hair she grows, the harder it is to tell. PK was the first to crawl and first to walk. Big sis, Blake, likes to call her baby since she's the youngest of the Quints, technically, and she's, well, a baby. The once sweet and mellow child is now constantly on the go and is really fast, according to her mama. She also enjoys the water. This sweet girl loves to cuddle and enjoys the beach. She's also daddy's little girl. The 2-year-old was born with an eye condition called nystagmus, which is a vision condition in which the eyes make repetitive, uncontrolled movements. On the upcoming season finale, a sneak peek revealed that it's unclear whether or not her condition will get worse as she gets older. She also has fair skin, so she needs to lather on the sunscreen and wear a hat when she goes outside. Blake is Adam and Danielle's firstborn, who they also used fertility drugs to conceive. The reality star parents lovingly call her their little princess and make sure to take the time to do things specifically for her, so she doesn't feel left out. On last night's new episode, the 6-year-old spent most of the day fishing with her dad, and she told the cameras she enjoyed spending time with him without all the noise. TBH, I can't say we blame her. Here's what we know about the origins of OutDaughtered's Adam Busby. It's a new season of OutDaughtered on TLC, and with it come questions about the large and fun-filled family's background. We know Danielle and Adam met while working at Target because they've joked about it, but where is Adam Busby originally from? After all, we know the family lives in the Houston area and had to deal with Hurricane Harvey, a plotline this season, according to TLC's website. The Busbys, parents of Blake, 7, are also parents to the only all-female set of quintuplets in the United States, according to TLC. Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Parker, and Riley, who turned 3 in April. But as far as hometowns go, the surprising answer is Adam is a native of Lake Charles, Louisiana, the same town where Danielle hails from. As far as the reality stars have confirmed, however, they didn't meet until their early adult years. Adam's LinkedIn profile shows him attending high school in the Dallas area, but maybe that was before returning to Louisiana, which he calls his birthplace on social media. According to Country Living magazine, Adam didn't seem to notice Danielle at first at the store. Finally, he did ask her out, only to cancel the same day. When Danielle did give Adam another chance, they ended up having their first dinner with his whole family. Normally, this shouldn't work, but Adam's devotion to his clan is actually what sealed the deal. I started to fall in love with Adam when I realized how much joy he had for kids, just like I did, Danielle told the magazine. After 2.5 years of dating, he proposed on Christmas Eve, Country Living added. Now that they have a thriving family, things are on the upswing this season. The Quints are in school and big sis Blake is growing up fast, as Adam writes on the family's blog. Adam also told USA Today's All the Moms section that, With the little Busbys getting bigger and asserting their own personalities, it's important to him and Danielle to try to find one-on-one moments with their kids solo. That's something that really, we're still trying to figure out, he explained. And I think that's something we're always going to struggle with. And it's something we deeply care about. For her part, Danielle told USA Today that the couple also works to find a date night to keep their bond solid. We found that we need to be out of the house to catch up and not get distracted, she said. We enjoy each other and love each other and want to hang out together. It's just we have to plan it. Part of the fun of watching the Busbys in action is just seeing what it takes to take a family that size out and about. Even an easy-sounding trip to the bookstore can be involved when you have a large brood. Say what you will about the chaos they deal with on a daily basis. The Busbys are super entrepreneurial as far as making their financial lives work with a big family. The couple became partners in a fitness studio, as they documented on Instagram. In addition to running their blog, Adam is an account manager at a Houston firm dealing with safety equipment, according to his LinkedIn page. Speaking of finances, if you ever want to laugh, find the OutDaughtered episode where Adam and Danielle meet with a financial planner, only to be told they will need $2 million to send the Busby kids to college.
Wow.
I love watching this family, and I'm sure glad they grew up in the same hometown so all this could happen in the first place. This League City family is a little outdaughtered. The TLC reality show follows the lives of the first surviving set of all-female quintuplets in the country. Adam and Danielle Busby married in 2006. A few years later, they decided they were ready to start a family. But after months of trying to conceive, the League City couple had no luck. They soon learned that his sperm count was low and her ovulation cycle was irregular. After trying various expensive and stressful medications and procedures, the couple conceived using intrauterine insemination. In 2011, Danielle gave birth to a healthy baby girl, Blake. Some years later, wanting a sibling for their daughter, they used the method again and were overjoyed after a positive pregnancy test. But it wasn't long before they got more news. Not only were the Busbys expecting, they were expecting quintuplets. In April 2015, 28 weeks and 2 days into Danielle's pregnancy, Ava, Olivia, Hazel, Riley, and Parker arrived at the Women's Hospital of Texas. And after spending 3 months in the NICU, the 5 girls went home. They became the first surviving set of all-female Quints in the entire United States. As for Blake, she became a big sister. It's a lot because she's still a kid, Danielle tells Houstonia outside her League City spin studio. After a morning class, keeping one eye on Blake as she chats. But it's just unbelievable how she's adapted to and accepted her responsibility of being a big sister. From the start, the family captured the nation's imagination. They soon signed on with TLC for a reality show, OutDaughtered, which the network recently announced has been picked up for a 3rd season, set to air sometime this year. The show has chronicled much of the girls' short lives, the chaos, the health issues, the family's struggle to adjust and live as normal a life as possible, taking their kids to the dentist and on airplanes and to daycare. While nothing has been easy, the toughest days were the earliest ones. Danielle was discharged shortly after giving birth, but she and Adam visited their babies every day, traveling half an hour each way to be with them. Adam would go to work and then to the hospital afterward to spend time with the Quints, Danielle remembers. I'd bring Blake to school, head to the hospital to be with the girls, drive back to pick up Blake, then go home and make dinner. Parker was the first to be released, then Hazel, Olivia, Riley, and last but not least Ava. With the babies at home, Danielle, already an organized multitasker, put her know-how to use. I used those skills just very differently in my past career as managing operations team leader, she says, but I think they just bloomed. Reminiscing about near-constant preemie feeding schedules and going through roughly 40 bottles and 60 diapers per day, Danielle says every day was and remains ruled by a schedule. Having a routine is probably the only functional way you can get through the day, she says, adding that she and Adam have relied on the help of family, friends, and their church community. It's just beautiful how everyone pitched in where they could, whether it was with feedings, laundry, or bringing us a meal. There were other challenges, too. Adam found himself suffering from post-baby blues, something he's been candid about on OutDaughtered. Having a baby is hard, but it's hard on dads, too, says Danielle. I think he felt like there was a lot on his shoulders and that was scary for him. The Busbys learned that paternal postpartum depression affects 10% of new dads, although it's not discussed much, something Adam is trying to change. Staying healthy mentally and physically is important to the Busbys, who are both into fitness. They recently pooled resources with some close friends to open a spin studio franchise, Rush Cycle. It's been such a joy to build something, says Danielle, and see it come to life and see how it's impacting the community down here. Blake and the Quints all had birthdays in April. She's now 7, and they're 3. To celebrate, the family had a poop emoji-themed joint birthday party, partly because everyone is finally potty trained, partly because Blake loves the emoji and wanted a Don't Be a Party Pooper theme. As for Danielle and Adam, they'll celebrate 12 years of marriage in July. Their regimented weekly schedule, she says, always includes a date night. We might not know where we're going or what we're doing, but we always have a sitter set up. You have to make time for what's important to you, and our marriage is important to us. And while the couple's hands are full with little Princess Blake, Mama's girl Ava, goofball Olivia, free-spirited Hazel, attention hog Riley, and Daddy's girl Parker, they wouldn't have it any other way. I put my trust in my faith, says Danielle, and know that it will guide us every day on the path of raising these 6 beautiful girls. OutDaughtered preview. Adam and Danielle learn stunning news on their family vacation. The Busby family vacation to Wyoming takes a turn when Adam and Danielle find out about how the coronavirus pandemic has taken hold of the country. The couple had no idea how bad the situation had gotten until they checked their phones. We came up here to get away for the real world, and apparently we did, Danielle says in our exclusive preview of the all-new episode of OutDaughtered. Adam is stunned to learn that all hell's broke loose back home and all over the world. I went on my phone for the first time and saw the news of this turmoil of the coronavirus getting worse and worse and worse, Adam says. I almost feel like we're living on another planet. In just a week, so much has changed. Adam and Danielle realize that everything is getting canceled or closing, so the family is going to be spending more time at home than ever before. OutDaughtered returned for Season 5 on June 2nd. The new season started with the girls' father-daughter dance on the horizon. Adam was determined to bring all 6 girls, but when he and Danielle worry that it might be too much for him to handle on his own, he had to break the bad news to the girls. Riley moved ahead to kindergarten as the Busbys' routine continues to grow more complicated. When the Busbys return from their vacation, everything begins to unravel. Quarantining with Quints is a challenge that no parent can ever be fully prepared for. Plans for birthdays, the Easter holiday, and a potential eye procedure for Hazel come to a halt as the family adjusts to the pandemic, shifts to homeschooling Blake and the Quints, while trying to make the best decisions for the family's health and safety. As Texas ramps up its safety measures with a stay-at-home order, the final episode of the season takes place using completely self-shot footage of the Busby family, while the reality of quarantine and social distancing sets. The OutDaughtered Quints had their first day of pre-K, and it's so cute. How is it already back to school season? Adam Busby and Danielle Busby reminded us all that summer is coming to an end when they shared that their Quintuplets started pre-kindergarten the other day. The adorable vlog they shared on their It's a Buzz World YouTube channel is so cute it makes up for the fact that beach season is coming to a close. Olivia, Ava, Hazel, Parker, and Riley, who star on TLC's hit show OutDaughtered with their parents and older sister, were all smiles as they got ready for their first day of school. I'm sure all the fans of OutDaughtered are feeling like proud parents themselves right now. Reality stars, they grow up so fast. In addition to a ton of cuteness, that impromptu dance in the kitchen is everything. The vlog shows what it takes to get 5 3-year-old girls ready for school. We see Danielle packing a change of clothes for all of the girls, getting them dressed in their adorable matching outfits, taking photos before heading out, and actually getting the girls to school on time. Even though Adam and Danielle documented this momentous occasion on their YouTube channel, there's still a chance OutDaughtered fans will get to see more of this on the show. OutDaughtered is. Where is OutDaughtered filmed? Know all about reality show's shoot locations. TLC's OutDaughtered follows the lives of the 7 Busby family members. Know all about the OutDaughtered filming location here. TLC's OutDaughtered focuses on the lives of the Busby family. Adam and Danielle Busby have a total of 6 daughters. The oldest daughter is Blake Louise Busby, who is 10 years old, after which Danielle gave birth to Quintuplets, Hazel Grace, Riley Paige, Parker Kate, Ava Lane, and Olivia Marie on April 8, 2015. Ava Lane and Olivia Marie are twins, while the remaining 3 are triplets. The couple had made headlines for giving birth to the first set of quintuplets in the U.S. The TV show follows the lives of the 8 family members, especially Adam and Danielle, who must try to balance life with 6 girls. The series has had 8 seasons so far and 58 episodes. So, where is OutDaughtered filmed? What town do the Busbys live in? Find out here. In the first season of OutDaughtered, the Busbys move into a house in League City, Houston in Texas. The house is located a mile from Galveston and is very close to the Kemah Boardwalk in Marbella community. In late 2018, the family had to move out of the house due to a mold infestation after Ava Lane went through a bad respiratory illness. The 5th season of the show started off with an emergency evacuation of the Busby family. Before having their girls, Adam and Danielle used to live in Lake Charles, Louisiana, when they moved to Houston, Texas to have a family. The Busbys' old home held their cherished memories, like the celebration of Adam and Danielle's 10th wedding anniversary. The house also witnessed the memories of Hazel Grace's high-risk eye surgery. Later, they moved into a house not far from their old home. Initially, the family planned to move back into their old home but changed their minds and purchased their rental place, according to the Cinemaholic. The Busbys' pictures on Instagram too prove that they decided to stay back in their new house. League City is located in the southeast of Houston, Texas, in Galveston County. Butler Longhorn Museum, San Jacinto Museum, Lone Star Flight Museum, and Space Center Houston are some of the attractions in League City, Houston. The city is also famous for Schlitterbahn Galveston, Kemah Boardwalk, and its island beaches. OutDaughtered Hurricane Harvey update. How did the Busby family handle the storm? OutDaughtered is back with brand new episodes, and fans will finally get to see what happened when Hurricane Harvey hit last year. August 2017 will forever be remembered by the Busby family after the monster hurricane ripped through Houston and surrounding areas, causing quite a bit of damage. As the new season of OutDaughtered began, news of Hurricane Harvey's impact was starting to become real. Mimi's house was a total loss, causing a lot of distress within the family. Adam and Danielle Busby were luckier than she was, but the situation was escalating as the days passed. Everyone banded together to help Mimi clean up, but throwing out their childhood memories was hard on Danielle and her sisters. Hurricane Harvey wasn't easy for them to get through, especially with all of the girls at home and Mimi losing it all. It has been nearly a year since Hurricane Harvey wrecked through the Houston area. While OutDaughtered was filmed months ago, fans are watching things unfold now. Everyone is concerned about Mimi and what has happened in the months following the loss of her house. Mimi moved in with Adam and Danielle Busby, which wasn't easy, but it was necessary. The rebuild project was estimated to possibly take up to a year, which was devastating news to her. The Busby family has been actively helping those who were displaced from Hurricane Harvey. As recently as March 2018, Danielle Busby and her sisters were helping to plan around the houses that were being restored. Things may not have returned to what normal was before the storm, but the Busby family is embracing their new normal now. OutDaughtered's Danielle Busby has no clear answer about her health after recent hospitalization. This isn't the end of the battle. One day at a time. Danielle Busby thanked fans for their prayers days after she was rushed to the hospital for an invasive test amid her unknown health issues. I went into my procedure on Monday pretty certain that I would be coming out with having to have a surgery, but my prayer was answered, and no surgery is needed, the OutDaughtered star, 37, wrote via Instagram on Thursday, January 7th, alongside a photo of herself in a doctor's exam room. I am thanking you all for the extra prayers because I believe in the power of prayer, and I am certain these prayers helped my outcome. Though this was a result I was praying for no surgery, this doesn't mean this is the end to my current struggles. The Louisiana native continued. More tests will lead to more doctors, but still no clear answer at the moment of what's going on. Please understand, I am in the window of uncertainty, and I only feel comfortable sharing as much as this. I will continue to share as more things start to unfold. Thank you for the continued prayers. Hours earlier, Danielle's husband, Adam Busby, posted a black and white picture from the same doctor's office. Another day, another DR, he wrote. Danielle's update comes days after Adam, 38, opened up about his wife's most invasive test so far after several months of questions about her health. This is all we are comfortable with sharing at the moment. Adam captioned a photo from Danielle's bedside on Tuesday, January 5th. Please respect that in this current time of uncertainty and refrain from speculation. Just asking for prayers. We will definitely share updates as Danielle is comfortable. Danielle experienced her first health scare in November 2020 and gave her social media followers a glimpse at the lengthy process of finding a diagnosis before her most recent procedure. I have been seeing multiple doctors to try and help figure out what's going on with me. I was led to the care of a cardiologist and rheumatologist who have both been amazing, she explained earlier this month. Lots of tests have been done for both doctors. Some results have come back okay, and some not so much. The reality TV couple tied the knot in 2006 and share 6 daughters, Blake, 9, and Quintuplets Parker, Hazel, Ava, Riley, and Olivia, now 5. In June 2019, the Cody Fitness co-owner hinted that she didn't have plans to expand her family any further. Shops closed, she joked during an exclusive interview with Us Weekly. It would be nice to have a little boy and carry on the Busby name here, but there won't be any more children unless one day God put it on our hearts to adopt. Nearly 1 year later, the pair appeared to have changed their tune. We'll never close the door completely on adoption, Adam told us in May 2020. We'll always be open-minded.